They said Barcelona was finished, dead, buried under a mountain of debt that would take decades to climb out of. One of the greatest clubs in football history reduced to watching Lionel Messi walk away in tears because they literally couldn't afford to keep him. But here's the thing about Phoenixes. They don't stay in the ashes forever. Just 3 years ago, FC Barcelona was staring into the abyss. We're talking about 1.35 billion euros in debt, players taking pay cuts just to keep the lights on at the Camp Nou. The humiliation of losing the greatest player who ever lived, not because he wanted to leave, but because the club was financially bankrupt. Enter Joan Laporta, again, the man who brought us the Ronaldinho era. The Pep Guardiola revolution was back for his second act as president. And let me tell you, this wasn't going to be pretty. Laporta had to perform financial surgery on a patient that was flatlining. The first move, activating those infamous economic levers, selling chunks of future TV revenue, merchandising rights, basically mortgaging tomorrow to survive today. Critics called it financial gambling. Laporta called it survival. And you know what? It worked. But money alone doesn't win football matches. While Laporta was balancing the books, something magical was happening on the pitch. A 15-year-old kid named Lamine Yamal was tearing through La Masia like he owned the place. This wasn't just another promising youngster, this was generational talent announcing itself to the world. And then came Xavi, the prodigal son returning as coach, bringing with him the Barcelona DNA that had been diluted over years of confusion and panic buying. Suddenly, the football made sense again. The passing, the movement, the philosophy, it was all coming back. The 2022-23 season became the statement season. While Real Madrid was still celebrating their Champions League triumph, Barcelona went to work in La Liga. Robert Lewandowski arrived, bringing his goal-scoring pedigree. But it wasn't just about the Polish striker, it was about the system clicking into place. When they clinched La Liga in 2023, their first title in 4 years, it wasn't just about the trophy. It was about identity restored. It was about proving that Barcelona's way of playing football could still conquer the world. But that was just the beginning. Fast forward to the 2024-25 season, and Barcelona didn't just repeat their success. They dominated it. Under new manager Hansi Flick, Barcelona achieved something truly special. A domestic treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup, all in Flick's debut season. The numbers tell the story of complete dominance. Barcelona wrapped up their 28th La Liga title with 2 games to spare, beating city rivals Espanyol 2-0 in May 2025. But the real statement came in El Clasico. Barcelona didn't just beat Real Madrid, they humiliated them, winning all 4 encounters in a single season. A perfect 4-0 record against their eternal rivals, including that incredible 4-3 thriller that essentially ended the title race. Lamine Yamal was at the heart of it all, scoring the winner against Espanyol to clinch the title, capping off a season where he evolved from promising teenager to bona fide superstar. This wasn't just about winning trophies, this was about sending a message to Europe that Barcelona was back at the top table. But Laporta wasn't done dreaming. While the team was celebrating, construction crews were already transforming the Camp Nou. We're not talking about a renovation, we're talking about creating a fortress for the future. A 105,000 capacity stadium that will be the envy of world football. The new Camp Nou isn't just about bigger capacity, it's about creating an experience that matches Barcelona's ambitions. And speaking of ambitions, Nico Williams, the athletic Bilbao winger who lit up Euro 2024, terrorizing fullbacks with pace and skill that had Barcelona scouts practically salivating. Here's where Barcelona's transfer strategy has completely flipped. Remember when they were selling players just to register new signings? Those days are over. Barcelona have reportedly reached a pre-agreement with Williams on a 6-year contract. The 22-year-old is willing to take a pay cut from what other clubs are offering. Arsenal and Bayern Munich are circling with bigger financial packages, but Williams wants Barcelona. He's desperate to recreate that magical partnership with Lamine Yamal that we saw during Spain's recent international campaigns. This is the new Barcelona, no longer scrambling to make signings fit within financial constraints, but actively pursuing the players they want. Williams' €60 million release clause. Barcelona are prepared to pay it. This isn't about economic levers or creative accounting anymore. This is about a club that has sorted its finances and is ready to invest in its future. The potential partnership between Williams and Yamal on opposite flanks represents everything about Barcelona's evolution. These aren't panic buys or stopgap solutions. This is strategic, long-term planning from a club that's thinking about the next decade, not just the next transfer window. 3 years ago, Barcelona was a cautionary tale about financial recklessness and sporting decline. Today, they're a masterclass in resurrection. From Laporta's boardroom wizardry to Yamal's teenage magic, from the rubble of the old Camp Nou, rising a cathedral of football, Barcelona hasn't just returned, they've evolved. The Phoenix didn't just rise from the ashes, it came back with wings of fire, ready to soar higher than ever before. And if Nico Williams does make that move from Bilbao, well, let's just say the rest of Europe better be ready for what's coming next.
Here we go back. This is the moment tonight.